Hi guys. This looks so weird. Oh gosh. So clearly by the title of this video, we are going to do a brow tutorial. I say the word tutorial very loosely because this is how I do my brows. Everyone's face shape, taste and everything is totally different. So please, this is how I do my brows. So let's get into it. Hey guys! Yeah, so that was a little quick PSA in the beginning, but hey guys, thank you very much for clicking this video. Thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. So today we are doing a brow situation. First of all, before we get into it, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Give a girl a thumbs up on this video and let me know what you think in the comment section below. My skin has been feeling a bit funny, and as the days are getting colder, it's really annoying. So you're here for the brows, and as you can see, I told you guys my brows are the sparsest things ever on planet Earth. I'm gonna talk you through what I do to get my brows the way they are. So for me, I feel like brows are very, very personal. The time that I had my wedding introduction, like the engagement, I had a makeup artist in Nigeria and she asked me, oh, how do you normally do your brows? I said, oh, obviously just go by what you see and trace that. She goes, oh, so you do curve? I said, yes. She said, okay, we're gonna do straight today. My makeup that day, it literally felt like I had a mask on. It wasn't me, but it was me. I was like, what? So the first product that we're going to use today is from Sample Beauty, and this is their brow gel. It is white, but it does come off clear. So what I tend to do is start off with one brow because this thing dries down so quick. Normally I go back on my brows, but then I have to act real quick, grab a spoolie and then just run into your brows as quick as you can and lay them because this thing dries so quick. I used to use Anastasia Brow Freeze, but because my hairs are quite sparse, it didn't really make much of a difference. It did something, but it didn't give me what I need. When using this product, try not to rub it too much or run the brush through it, because what's gonna happen is the product is gonna start like balling up. It's almost like using eyelash glue, because I have used eyelash glue before and the way it came out, I did like it. As you can see, this brow is done from what you can see, and then I just go into the second one and do the same thing. You really don't need too much of this product, so if you do get this product, do not go ham. I'll put the price on the screen of how much it actually costs, and I got this from Beauty Bay. So now, as it's set, and this is the only time I use translucent powder, as in the universal white translucent powder, and this is the Laura Mercier one. Just specifically use this for my brows. I used to use it on my face, but I've kind of stopped using it. Grab a brush, and this is the Sephora, oh, it's rubbed off because it's so old. Sephora 56 brush, tap off the excess and just press it in. So at this stage, you can use a sponge, obviously rub off the excess of the sponge and then press the sponge in. But for me, I just like to use a brush for almost everything. And again, you don't need to use too much, just enough to coat the brows. The main reason why I actually use powder is because the face gets oily, and if the face is getting oily, my brows are gonna go oily. Your brows are not exempt from that. You will produce oils in your brows as well because it's skin under there. And obviously I know there's plenty of you out there that have experienced glossy brows. What I mean by glossy brows is when you've done your brows, you're going through the day and then you see that your product is disappearing, and that's not what I want, and probably what you don't want either. So this will combat those glossy brows, okay? I tend to use either a brow pencil or pomade. It just depends on how I feel. Well, so it just depends on what you're comfortable with, on what you're like used to using. So I tend to go into the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat, and I use Natural Black. And I also use, it's just that I don't want to use it yet, I also use the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. Once the sale hits, I'm grabbing like 3 of these. I use a deep black color, but this is a really good product. I'm gonna go into a pomade because I feel like everyone uses pencils. So let me just go back old school. So the brow pomade I use is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Granite. And the first rule of carving out or filling your brows, you need to remember, even when shaping your brows are not going to be identical twins. If they are, God bless you. If they aren't, it's okay. They're sisters, they're distant cousins. They don't have to always be twins. Anyway, what I do is I grab my mirror because I have one in front of me, but it's just too far. I just want to know that I have precise precision, and I just go in. I start right at the bottom here just to get where I want my brow to stop, where I want it to stop here as well. And I just trace across, get to my tail. Once I've done that, I then start just about a third into the top, and I just, you can see the shape that I've used to lay my brows, that's the shape that I'm following. And if you go down, you will meet the bottom of your brow. Okay, so today is gonna be a bold brow day, but obviously with concealer, we can always try and tone it down. And I say try very loosely. So I grab a bit more pomade, and I'll use this to do few flicks at the front. So these will be my hair-like strokes, and I just flick it through. I hope you guys saw that because I know sometimes my mirror comes into shot. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the pomade again and just continue with those strokes. At the same time it's filling in, and at the same time you're creating small lines just to get in there, just to kind of create the illusion that there's some hairs there, you know? Okay, and that's the brow. It is looking weird. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do the other brow, and then we're gonna get into concealing. So the brows are done. Well, not done, but obviously I filled in the other brow. Always remember, have the tissue at hand so that you can pinch your brush. Obviously don't pull the hairs out, so that it can remain nice and precise. So for carving out brows, I use concealer. Some people use foundation, which is totally fine. I used to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but as of late, I've been going in with the NARS Soft Matte Concealers. But as seasons change, my makeup is in rotation. And I use the shades Hazelnuts or Chocolate. I tend to go into chocolate, and this is what it looks like. I have two brushes, the Morphe M224 MAC 252S. I like to keep product in my concealer brushes because it helps with the thinning of them, if that makes sense. I grab a tissue and just pinch. It allows you to control the line basically. So I'm just gonna dip into the pomade. So what I do is I just grab a product on both sides of the brush, and I just start to carve out. And then once I get to this stage, I then start dragging the concealer down. So I'm just gonna do the other brow and then come back and we're gonna do the top of the brow. I can barely breathe. Oh my god, that took forever. As you can see, I've done the other brow. Now we're gonna go into the top. So again, just wiping off the excess because I'm gonna use this big brush. Sometimes I alternate between the smaller one and the bigger one, but for some reason, for now, the bigger one's just been working for me. I tend to use a concealer that is close, but it isn't my foundation shade, but it's close to my foundation shade. And I tend to either go in with a Morphe concealer that I don't know where she is right now, or I go into the Born to Glow concealer, and this is in the shade Walnut, or I go into my Pat McGrath concealer, and this is in D33. I just grab concealer. Obviously we're going to the Pat McGrath one. It doesn't look like it's my foundation shade because of the lights on me, but it's deep. Okay, I won't really go too much into it, but I kind of like just create the shape close enough that I'm not disturbing the hairs that are there. So just going, I think I've even used a bit too much for this, and I just follow the shape. That's why I love this brush, because it's big, so I'm able to just boom boom boom, done. And I go into the second side. That is literally my brows done. Okay, so what I do next is I get a fluffy brush, a fluffy bending brush, and this is the Morphe E23, and it's just a nice little brush like this. Obviously I only use this for my brows. Let's start from the bottom and just blend out, because this is not what I'm going to use to set my lids. Just make sure we blend out all the areas where we want to just clean up. Again, grab your tissue, wipe off any excess, because obviously you've blended out a light concealer. You don't necessarily want to transfer it to the top. With the concealer that is near the middle of the brow, I mean the end of the brow, I just use the brush to kind of like blend into it, if that makes sense. Is that they're bold, they're me, and just this is just how I like to do my brows. I mean, there's no rule of thumb. I just go into the brush again. Whatever product's left on the brush, I just use to just soften any rigid parts that I just want to soften up. And these are the brows done. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go and do the rest of my face, and I'll come back to you guys and wrap this video up. yeah, they look good today. I'm not gonna lie. If anyone feels indifferent, it's fine. Put it in the comment section below. We could talk about it. We could square it out. Hey guys, I'll see you in a bit. What do you guys think? Yes, I love the way everything just came out. I didn't do anything else with the brows, but it's giving soft, it's giving bold, it's giving artificial fluffiness right now. Just to let you know, everything I did use for my brows, I'm gonna put them down below. I actually filmed this whole look. If you'd like to see how that went, please go ahead and click on the cards up above. This is a Thanksgiving makeup look, yes. What am I doing? But yes guys, this is the end of the video. This is how I do my brows. This is how I feel my brows kind of suit my face shape. As I mentioned before, it is as per individual and as per taste. The shape may change now and again. It just depends on how I want my makeup to look, but this is generally how my brows kind of turn out. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Okay, I want to say thank you so much for coming by, for stopping over. I hope it served its purpose, and I hope you guys are catching the vibe. And as always, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in my next video.